How you doing, Vapors? Vapor here. Grandpa Vapor's here to tell you about the profile. I posted a video yesterday. I told you I received my Unity Watofo profile from China. If you watch that video, you'll see that I had it. It came in a box like this. Okay. Profile always has the best packaging. Watofo always has the best packaging in the industry. I think it's great stuff. The way they market their boxes, and on there on the bottom you'll see that it's Watofo, the Vapor Chronicles, Mr. Just Right One. None of this possible without Mr. Just Right One. OFRF, they've teamed up with the Next Mesh strips, which are the best things they can have in these devices. They have their own mesh strips, $3.78. You can use them. They're not bad. They're not as good as OFRF. I told you about that in the other videos that I've had months ago. OFRS the best. These are $9.99 on www.8vape.com. I don't work for 8vape.com. They're based out of Las Vegas. They have the best shipping time, the best customer service, and the best prices on the internet I've found anywhere. And you don't wait for your product. It comes within 2 days, sometimes 3 at the most. Now, what did I get? I got the gold one. And I've got it on a G-Prib Baby by Smock. Okay. And I've got it at 70 watts, people. And I'm going to tell you what I found out about it after I wicked it. And I'm not going to go through the wicking. I'm not going to go through the unboxing, but you get all the tools. You get two cottons, two OFRF strips, the tools, the screwdriver, the extra O-rings, a manual, some springs that I suggest that you learn how to put them underneath the block that holds the cotton up underneath them. And I've got this thing on 70. I've got the air holes wide open. And I'm doing Miss Meringue, Strawberry Meringue from Charlie's Chalk Dust. Okay, 70 watts. The flavor, people, is amazing. It's just like the profile. It's amazing. Now, I had this on 60 watts just a little while ago. It's a cooler vape. You may like 60. You may like 65. I like 70. It's a nice, slightly warm vape. Fires up, and the flavor is just absolutely outstanding on it. Another very quiet device, people. The drip tip, let's start with that first. Best drip tip I've ever seen designed in the entire industry ever. It's massively thick, people. It's a direct lung drip tip. And I'm going to tell you it's restrictive. And it's the best drip tip I've ever experienced in my life. It's also pretty. It's got all the little glitter in it. It looks like the Aum type one on this gold one. The tank, I used the 3 mil, people. Okay, I didn't start with the 5 mil. I'll probably go to it eventually. I didn't want to break it down because it was all together. The O-rings had all been situated on this 3 mil. I wanted to get it together and see how it performed. I love the way these air holes work on the sides here. It's just a beauty ring. And you just close it right off. And you just open it back up to wherever you want. And it slides like butter, people. It's like, okay, when I had this apart and I looked at every part of it, I didn't see one ding, one piece of grease, one marking, anything. It's the most beautifully machined device I've ever looked at. Impeccable machining on this thing. Impeccable machining. The base is just like your profile. Your profile being one of these. I'll show you my gunmetal black or my rainbow. I've got now one. Okay. The base of it's just like the profile, which I love also. Okay. I got an Aum one. I put on the TVL. I consider to be the best squonk device out there. It's bottom fill. It's one of the best in the business. It matches the topsider even better than the topside chipset's better. It's got a squonk button, no more bottom, no more bottle pushing. Okay, and the thing fires up faster than the topside at 0.0001 second, I think it is. Unbelievable. Anyway, tell you some other things about this. I'm going to post in the bottom the link to Watofo's site on how to wick this thing. Basically, people, inside this thing as a profile, this one has a ring around it. Okay, and the wicking port is below where the where the arch is with the ceramic push-up on it. You want to cut this thing so that it looks like a factory wicking port. When it goes down in the bottom holes on the side, you want it to come down and completely cover those little squares in the bottom. You want to rise up with it straight. So it's exactly within that little stainless steel curve in the inside, circle on the inside. And cut it like a wall, straight up and down. Okay? Because when you go to put this part back on here, you have to have it off the device because you can only screw it on here. There's two notches that you want to set this down in and then screw it tight. You want that wicking to be just like this perpendicular. And I'm going to tell you a little trick that they don't show you on the videos when you go to watch it and to wick these things. Once you put e-juice on the coil and you put e-juice on your wick on both sides and down in the ports on the side that you've completely covered, okay, you take your little, whatever little device you have, I use this, and make it flat. Go along, make it flat, make sure everything in that bottom port is flat and flush and covered. Flat and flush and covered, because when you go to put it on here, you're going to want to have it go straight up into this device to cover these walls below these air ports where the two juice holes sit below them. Two juice holes sit slightly below the air holes. Okay, people? So that's what you want to do. All right, you'll see that in the video, but I just gave you a little trick. After you've wicked it, after you put juice on it, you can flatten it out nice and flat. So when it goes up in here, it goes up in here perfectly. Don't shove it up in there and grab your wicking and pull it to the side and pull it to the right, or catch it and smash it down left. You have to do it very slowly to get it up in there. Okay? Oh, just amazing. People. Now, you know, you always hear me talk about the corporate horror reviewers. I do go watch them. I like Jay Hayes. I like Suck My Mod. I like Mike, and I like Rip Trippers. Everybody watches Rip Trippers. Rip Trippers never gives a perfect rating on any device because he says in the future there'll be another device. There's no future right now that I see. This is a 10 out of 10. It's the best RTA ever made. This changing the vaping world, just as this device did. There's my black gunmetal profile for Mr. Right One and Watofo. It changes the vaping world, people. I have mod after mod after mod over here with factory coil screw-ins over there that I don't use anymore because of these two devices now. Okay? Let's take one off my gunmetal. Uh-oh. Did they ever smoke you out on the corporate horror reviewers? There's one thing that they're going to tell you about these profiles and this profile unity from Watofo. And I'm going to tell you right now what it is. These devices, people, are massive juice hogs. Okay. I have a 4-battery SMOC GTX. 4 batteries, people, to go in this thing. 350 watt. And I have the Cloud Beast King 24 millimeter tank to go on this thing, and it doesn't suck as much juice as these things do. So if you can't afford a lot of juice, people, if you can't afford a lot of juice and pay for a lot of juice, Uh, I'm thinking that you may not want one of these because they suck down the juice like no tomorrow. Okay, now you can cut them down. I have a I have this one set on 40 watts, the profile on my TVL, and it hits just fine. It's on 40 watts. The flavor's just as good. This one, my G-Priv Baby that I put the Motofo Unity profile on, I've got it 70 watts. And it just seems like it's performing like a racehorse, people. And guess what? It's even more quiet than the profile when you draw on it. It's got such a smooth, perfect draw. Here's what I'm saying to you. I'm going to recommend this to everyone out there, that this changed the vaping world. Now I'm going to put the links in the bottom, people. Go look at them. Those are the professionals that built this device. Okay? And I'll put a link to vape.com. You can get it on there for $37 right now. Make sure you get some cottons with it. Oh, by the way, the cottons. Motofo gives you 2 cottons in the profile, Unity profile. Okay, anybody see the difference? This is the one they give you in the Unity profile. This is the one you buy with a 6mm box. And I'll show you that real quick. The 6mm box. Okay? For $3.70. Okay? Now, somehow they have changed the little eyelets. They're smaller. And it seems to me that the one that came with the Unity, they've taken about 10% of the cotton off it. Okay? And it worked very well. So you might want to take this one, if you buy the packages, take some off of this before you thread it in there, and you might end up being better. I just wanted to make people aware of that. I don't ever see that. I didn't see that in any other video, but I can tell you a way you can get around it. I found this trick. Motofo also sells 60mm, 3mm cotton, mostly for their Clapton coils. But if you take 2 of them, cut one of them in half, and add it to the second one, it makes a perfect cotton, and it threads through so much easier in these profiles. So you might want to take that in. I've never seen that on a video. I'm the first to say it, because I deal with these things every day, people. I use them, I build them, I vape them all the time. I make sure that they last. I see if they last, or I'll come back and tell you if they don't last. I've told you about the iPriv LED. It was a piece of junk from Smock. The bottom battery box messed up on you in 3 to 6 weeks. Their coils, when they were 1-port Clapton coils, were crap. They leaked and burned out. They've fixed that now. Smock with their triple mesh A3 coils. A1, 2, and 3 coils, mesh coils for Smock are just as good as any out there, if not better, because the porting on it's better. Now I thought about putting it on my iPriv, the gold. What do you think, people? Give me some comments in the bottom whether it would look better on this or on my G-Priv. This is a 2 battery. This is a 1 battery device. I don't know. The gold might look good. See the gold on the side, the gold top? It might look good. I'm going to try that. But as again, here's what I'm going to tell you, people. The Profile Unity from Motofo, Mr. Just Right One, the Vapor Chronicles, OFRF Mesh, which I told you about 2 months ago was the best before anybody had any videos out on it, has changed the vaping world. I'm dead serious about this. Now, let's get all the haters down there and tell me, you can give me another device that gives you the flavor that this does. I don't care if you do a double bill with a platinum gold coils in it. It's not going to give you better flavor than this device. And it's all about flavor now, people, not clouds. But the thing is, both this Profile and Profile Unity give you more clouds than the Cloud Beast King I have. And 4 battery GTX Smock device. Can you see me yet? So, y'all listen to Grandpa Vapor. I always tell you the truth. I told you I'd get it. I told you I'd get you through it. Check out the links on the bottom, and you can go there and you can see how it's wicked and how they took it apart. Any 5-year-old could do this. Let's get the haters on here now to make comments. Look, he's promoting 5-year-olds to use vape devices. Grow up, okay? Comment on somebody else that gives a shit, okay? I don't. I'm here to help these people get things that are worth money they're spending it on and not get it ripped off. That's why you don't see me do every 1,000 different Chinese devices out there that are not worth even buying. This is worth buying, people. Every penny of it, if not more. Okay, 37 bucks they're selling them for now. Multiple colors. Okay, so we're going to go out with one more vape hit. The flavor, the flavor, the flavor. Look, subscribe to my channel, people. I'm the one trying to tell you the truth out here. And I need subscribers to my channel. I need likes. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And I'm going to keep on bringing you these videos, whether I get any or not. Now, I've got about 50 videos now out there. And I'm going to keep on doing them. And I don't care to make one red dime off them. I'm here to tell you people what's a good device to spend your money on out there, what good vape juices are good for, what factory coils are good, what factory tanks are good, what RDAs, RTAs, all the devices out there. If I see one that looks like it's magic, like it's changing the system as we go forward, I'm going to post a video about it and I'll have the product in my hand. So, everybody have a great day. Subscribe to my channel, give me a like. We'll keep this channel real. Have a good day, people.